Welcome back to Sustainability Ventures, where we examine clean energy beyond the headlines. Governments around the world are pouring trillions into green industries: solar, wind, batteries, hydrogen, EVs. The goal? Fight climate change, create jobs, build domestic manufacturing. But here's the uncomfortable question. What happens when environmental policy accidentally creates green monopolies, or worse, oligopolies? Today, we're unpacking how well-intended climate policy can concentrate power into the hands of a few large players, and why that matters for innovation, prices, and long-term sustainability. Let's break it down. First, let's define the term. An oligopoly is a market dominated by a small number of large firms. Not one monopoly, but a tight circle of powerful players who control pricing, supply chains, and influence. Now, here's the key. Environmental policy doesn't intend to create oligopolies, but certain tools can unintentionally favor large incumbents, capital-heavy corporations, and politically connected firms over small innovators and startups. When subsidies, regulations, and compliance costs get complex, only the biggest companies can afford to compete. Many green policies rely on tax credits, production subsidies, government grants, and guaranteed offtake agreements. Sounds good, right? But here's the catch. To qualify, companies often need massive upfront capital, legal teams, compliance departments, and political access. Small companies rarely have these resources. So what happens? The largest firms capture most of the subsidies, they scale faster, they buy competitors, and slowly the market consolidates. Instead of thousands of innovators, you get 5 giants. Environmental policy often introduces strict reporting requirements, certification standards, life cycle accounting rules, supply chain traceability mandates. All of these may be well-intended, but complexity increases fixed costs, and fixed costs favor big players. If compliance costs $5 million per year, that's manageable for a multinational corporation. But for a startup, it's fatal. Ironically, regulation designed to clean markets can reduce competition within them. Let's talk about supply chains. Green technologies depend on lithium, cobalt, nickel, rare earth elements, and polysilicon. These industries are already highly concentrated. Now add domestic content rules, strategic industrial policy, and national security restrictions. Suddenly, only a handful of firms, often vertically integrated, can operate across mining, refining, manufacturing, and distribution. Policy accelerates consolidation, and consolidation increases pricing power, which means higher input costs, reduced flexibility, and vulnerability to geopolitical shocks. When industries depend heavily on subsidies and regulation, success depends on more than efficiency. It depends on policy access. Large firms can influence rule design, shape eligibility criteria, secure favorable timelines, negotiate exemptions. Smaller firms cannot. Over time, the industry becomes less about technological performance and more about regulatory positioning. That's not innovation, that's policy gaming. Here's the paradox. Climate policy aims to accelerate innovation, but oligopolies tend to protect existing technologies, delay disruptive alternatives, prioritize shareholder stability, and avoid risky breakthroughs. Why? Because dominant firms protect market share, not disruption. True innovation often comes from startups, small labs, unexpected entrants. If policy squeezes them out, we may slow the very transition we're trying to accelerate. Environmental policy should clean the planet, not concentrate power. A green future dominated by a few corporate giants isn't necessarily a resilient one. Real sustainability means lower emissions, healthy competition, and economic diversity. If you value evidence over ideology, subscribe to Sustainability Ventures and share this video with someone who believes green policy automatically guarantees fair markets. Because the energy transition must be clean, but it also has to remain competitive.